Welcome people and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time seeing one of my videos, a special welcome to you as well. On this channel I mostly do like perfume reviews, there's sit down to chat videos, there's vlogs. If that's something that interests you, you could go ahead, click the subscribe button. It is free after all, and you can give me a like at the end of this video if you enjoyed it. I mean, you're in quarantine, you're at home, you're not doing anything, what else are you gonna do? You could just sit down, relax and enjoy this video. So yeah.
All I know is you smell good. All I know is you smell good. Yeah.
This video is long overdue. When I say long, listen, I mean long. And it has been highly requested because you guys are like me. You're frugal. You like to save money. I finally listened to you guys and I've decided that I'm gonna share with you my top affordable fragrance. Yes. You heard that right, my top affordable fragrances. Majority of the perfumes that I'm going to be talking about today are celebrity fragrances. I know people are going to be like, celebrity fragrances, they don't last, they smell cheap, they smell tacky. No, these on my list, they're bangers. If they didn't bang, do you think I'd have them on my list? No. I actually don't know how many fragrances I have here, because what I did, yeah, was I went and I grabbed the ones that I use the most and I popped them down on my little table. But I know that there's two here that I won't be really going in depth with because I already have a video on them, and I don't know if you guys notice, but I don't like to repeat fragrances in my videos. Yeah. Starting things off with Curious by Britney Spears. I don't know about you guys, but I love Britney Spears fragrances. I want to go out on a limb to say she's one of the best to do it. Yeah, there's Paris Hilton as well, there's J-Lo, Rihanna, but to me, Britney is one of the best, if not the best. Yeah, Britney. So this was launched in 2004. Yeah, it has notes of magnolia, there's tuberose, there's sandalwood, there's musk. I'm not really a tuberose fan, but the tuberose in this isn't as powerful as I thought it would be, which is good. This to me has a very distinctive smell. You know how celebrity fragrances are known to be super sweet and fruity? Nah, not this one. For me, it's the magnolia that stands out. It opens with like white florals, but then the vanilla and the musk comes in to make it like a soft feminine fragrance. This could easily be an everyday perfume. It's a nice florally sweet perfume. It's too light for the evening, so it is a day fragrance. Are you curious to find out? Curious by Britney. You see what I did there? Come on, give me my props. Curious by Britney Spears. Next up, we have the iconic Fantasy by Britney Spears. This is her second fragrance. See, my problem with Britney Spears fragrances is that they always leak. Elizabeth Arden, oh no, wait. So Elizabeth Arden doesn't do them anymore. Revlon, the Revlon bought out the company. Revlon, sort this out, yeah? It leaks. Moving along. Listen, you know who loves this iconic fragrance? Men. When I wear this, yeah, I get more compliments from men than I do women. Men go crazy for this. With notes of red lychee, there's kiwi, there's white chocolate, there's even cupcake. Oh, isn't that cute? There's cupcake in here. It has a fruity opening and like a vanilla-y cake-like base. This is super girly and pretty long lasting. Teenagers can wear this, mature ladies can wear. Listen, anybody can wear this. It's an ageless fragrance. You don't get many of those. I can see why it's been around for so long. What's your fantasy? This is What is wrong with me today? This is Fantasy by Britney Spears. Next up, we have, oh, not a celebrity fragrance. We have a designer fragrance that's affordable. We have Guess, or Guess Silver, as I call it. This was launched in 2006. The top notes for this are super juicy and fruity. There's green apple, there's tangerine, there's strawberries, and there's bergamot. I remember wearing this. I was on holiday back in Jamaica, and I remember the day I wore it, I was around my friend called Mickey. Hey girl! And when I sprayed it, she was gobsmacked. She was like, oh my God, why do you smell so good? What is it? So I was like to her, Guess. And she, listen, she named every perfume she could think of under the sun. And I was like, no, Guess. And she kept on guessing. And I was like, no, silly, Guess. The designer, the brand, Guess. She's like, oh, listen, she absolutely loved this fragrance. I had to decant some in a small bottle. I think I gave her like 15 ml. I had to give it to her because she loved it that much. This fragrance thrives in the summer. Listen, when you spray this on your skin and like it starts to develop, all the fruity notes start to come up. Listen, this is a banger, yeah, a banger. You know when it's hot outside, one day during summer, you go to McDonald's and you get one of those strawberry lemonade spritzer drinks and like it hits the spot. This is what this fragrance does. It's so refreshing. This is so refreshing. Do you want to know how much I love this fragrance? Like, listen, it's not my first bottle. Yeah, it's not my first bottle. It's not even my third bottle. I got rid of the other ones. This is like maybe my 5th or 6th bottle. I love this. Great staying power. The sillage is amazing. And yeah, it gets me loads of compliments. So, do you want to guess the price? What is it? Guys, I don't know. So this is Guess, or I call it Guess Silver by Guess. As much as I love the Guess Silver, you know what one smells so much better? The Guess Gold. But it has been discontinued, so you really can't get it. I've searched online and people are trying to sell me for some extortionate price. Move. But the Guess Gold, oh, it has like juicy pineapple, there's musky sandalwood. The Guess Gold is like a sultry, luxurious fragrance. Listen, the Guess Gold, yes. Next up, we have Fancy by Jessica Simpson. I'm not gonna lie, I knew nothing about Jessica Simpson fragrances. A couple years ago, a mate of mine called Dana, if you're watching, hey girl. Dana introduced me to this and she said that there's different flankers to it. So there's like, I think there's Fancy Love and some other ones, but I decided to get the original, which is Fancy. Come with me. You know when you're baking cupcakes and like you have your dry and wet ingredients, and then for the wet ingredients, like you put all your wet ingredients together and then you put like 2 teaspoons of like vanilla essence and you can smell that creaminess. And then after everything is baked, and then for the frosting, you have like caramel buttercream frosting on top of the cupcakes. That is what you get when you spray this. With all this sweetness, one would think that it would be like headache inducing or cloying. No, it's the complete opposite. This is scrumptious. It's best suited for winter. You know, like autumn, winter. Yes. Are you fancy enough to try this? Fancy by Jessica Simpson. Next up, we have DKNY Summer 2019. Listen, this is my 3rd bottle. I remember when this came out last year and I was on Snapchat raving about it and I was telling everyone to get it. This is a gorgeous spring, summertime, everyday fragrance. This is easy to wear as it's fresh and crisp from the bitter and mandarin orange. Like it smells florally from the jasmine sambac and the freesia. Then you get like this slight woody, musky smell from the cedar and the amberwood. Listen, when I wear this, it makes me happy. Like what more can you ask for in a fragrance? It's good. I don't have a corny pun to go with this one, so this is DKNY Summer 2019. Next up, we have Heat by Beyonce. This came out in 2011. It's a flanker of the original perfume called Heat. I'm not really a fan of Heat, but this one, the opening for this is gorgeous. Like it's fruity, it's warm, and it's woody. On the first spray, you get a burst of freshness from the blood orange, the cherry, the passion fruit. It's like, it smells like being on a tropical holiday and watching the sunset. Like, yeah. This would have been a super sweet fragrance, but the amber and the teak wood just like tones it down a bit. The sillage on this is amazing, but the longevity is a bit of a letdown. But I mean, for the price, can you really complain? No. Can you stand the heat? This is Heat Rush by Beyonce. Next up, we have Nude by Rihanna. This is the 3rd fragrance to bear her name. First, we have Rebel Fleur. Then there was Rebel, which I don't own. And then the 3rd one is Nude. This was launched in 2012 and it smells divine. It's soft and sensual with the creamy white floral, like the powdery vanilla, the hints of guava and pear. Rebel Fleur is the daredevil, but Nude is the sweet, shy sister. You know what they say about shy girls, yeah? That they're the freakiest? Yes. This is intimate and it's intoxicating. Like it makes you feel naughty. Like, you know them ones. And the name is in the dry down. Nude. Like this is a sexy perfume. Like so sexy. Nude by Rihanna. Next up, we have Paris Hilton by Paris Hilton. She's another celebrity that I think that she's doing amazing in the fragrance industry. My favorite fragrance from Paris Hilton is Can Can. Years ago, this was my signature scent. I absolutely love this. On my skin, it opens with the apple, and as it settles, it sweetens as the melon becomes more apparent. It does tend to get a bit soapy, but the sandalwood and the musk swoops in to save the day. It reminds me of the watermelon sweet from Jolly Rancher. Do you guys remember that? The watermelon Jolly Rancher. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It's a sweet fragrance. Paris Hilton by Paris Hilton. Next up, we have Pink Sugar by Aquolina. Listen, everybody and their mother knows this fragrance. This is sweet. When I say sweet, I mean sweet. Like, if you're not into sweet fragrances, you're not gonna like this at all. Like, one of the notes in here is candy floss. I'm sure that smelling this in large dosages is enough to give anyone diabetes. Like, it's that sweet. It's so sweet. Like, it reminds me of all the sweet things you'd find at a fun fair, like the donuts, the candy floss, the churros, like the sugary pretzel, the toffee sweets, like everything sweet. It's in this bottle. Or Pink Sugar, there's no in between. Either you love it or you hate it. The opening is sweet, the middle is sweet, but the dry down to me smells like a toasted marshmallow. Again, sweet. The sillage is amazing, and the longevity on this is surprisingly good. The trick with wearing Pink Sugar is to not overspray. Like, 2 sprays is enough to last you maybe 8 hours. But yeah, this is super sweet. Pink Sugar by Aquolina. The last 2 I have for you is Avon Luck and Avon Luck Limitless. Avon Luck smells very expensive. Like, it's an elegant perfume that gets you in high spirits and makes you feel confident. It opens with a nice fruity blast. Like, I'm getting a whole lot of strawberries from the red berries. Like, the middle is like a nice white floral. The dry down is just this nice sandalwood. Guys, this is elegant. This is sweet. This is sultry. This is everything. Stop sleeping on Avon perfumes. Like, but Avon need to sponsor me, because every perfume video I do, I put Avon sponsor me. Call me and sponsor me. Oh my god, man. This smells so good. Are you lucky enough to own Luck by Avon? Oh. I'm smelling too much perfume. And for the last fragrance, we have Avon Luck Limitless. This is a sweet aquatic fragrance. Like, you get the tanginess in the opening, then you get the white florals in the middle, and then you get the warmth and tenderness from the amber. Like, this is cool and sweet at the same time, if that makes sense. It starts off smelling fresh, but then it dries down to this beautiful gourmand sweet fragrance. The performance is good and it projects nicely. I absolutely love this. Avon Luck Limitless. My 2 honorable mentions, I have the Rebel Fleur by Rihanna and the Can Can by Paris Hilton. I already have a video on these because these were in my top 10 favorite perfumes. I absolutely love these. These are also cheapies, like they're affordable fragrances that you can get as well, and they smell gorgeous, especially this. Daredevil, this smells amazing, and this is like a sparkling kind of sweet fragrance. This is good as well. Love these 2. Well, my darlings, those are all the fragrances that I have to talk about today. Thing is, I have so many more affordable fragrances that I could possibly do a part 2, but I don't know yet. Most of these fragrances I got off a website called allbeauty.com. I do have a 10% link that I can give you guys. I'll put it down in the description box below. If you're thinking of buying any of these fragrances, or you have any recommendations of other affordable perfumes that you think I might like, let's have a proper chinwag in the comment section, because I might just buy the one you recommend. I do hope you're all keeping safe and staying home. My condolences to anyone that has lost someone during this current pandemic. It is hard times, but as my nan always says, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you so much for your continued support. Thank you for watching. But before you go, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.